Let me get into, okay, so I'm into the course blog here. Now let me use melodies again. Okay, so this is the outside of her blog. If she wanted to, so what you read an assignment and respond to it. I would suggest for most of the assignments that instead of doing them right on the blog, you do them in Word or Google Docs, whichever you're more comfortable with, and then copy and paste them after you get them written. The blog does not save things character by character the way that Google Docs and Word 365 do. And I have had students lose things, and I would like it would be helpful, useful, I think, if you would have a backup on your own computer of any of the work you did. So you'll read the assignment, go to Google Docs or Microsoft Word, and write up the assignment. If it's something really short, you can go ahead and post it on the blog. I do that myself, but if it's, the essays, certainly I would suggest you do them in Word or Google Docs. Once you get the essay done, then you're going to open up a post to post it. So there are a couple different ways to do this. You can, from the outside of your blog, you can go to plus new post. And here I'll just go ahead and you're just going to put a title, and then whatever you'll just copy whatever you've got on Google Docs or whatever it is and paste it right in this big box down here. And then you click, if you're not completely finished and you wanted to add more, you could do Save Draft. That will not publish it, so if we go to the outside, you can't see it, but it's still there. If we go to Posts and All Posts, we can see these drafts. Now it looks like she's started a few things that she hasn't done. So this test draft, this is the one I did. If I wanted to get back into it to add more stuff to it, whatever, I could add whatever I wanted to add, and then click this orange publish button in the middle on the right side, right margin in the middle, and that makes it show up on the outside. So now if we go outside, you can see it here. So what I'd encourage you to do as you're getting used to using the blogs, especially if you're not familiar with this sort of thing, do a little quick few tests like this to make sure you can navigate around. You can always erase things or add things or change it so it's not going to be up there forever. I'm going to get rid of this because this isn't my blog to play around with. So I can click on this edit, and that brings me back here to the post where I was, and then I'm going to click right next to the update button. I'm going to click the move to trash. Now the update, it's the first time you post it, it says publish. After that, it says update. So if you go back into something and add things or change things or subtract things, you'd hit that update button again. But I'm gonna trash this, get rid of it. Now, you also can add do a post. If you're in your dashboard, you can still do the plus new post up at the top, but you also on the left margin can also do add new post, and that'll bring you back here. Now there's one tricky thing, because when you set up your blog, it's not going to look like this. There are two options for this editor. Let me show you what the other one looks like. If I go to settings, writing settings. So block editor, this block editor here is what yours is going to look like when you first set it up. And let's see what that looks like. Did I save changes? I don't know. Yes, I did. Okay. This is a little too Scandinavia modern for my taste. You can't see all the information you need. The margin on the left has vanished. We could get it back here, but it just, back here again, is a little too stripped down and spare. And for me, it's kind of hard to find the formatting that I need to find. The formatting is all there, but it's a little bit, it just doesn't work well for me. So I go back. So this is what it's going to come up. That blank white modernistic look is what you'll see when you first set up your blog. If you'd like to change it, and Melody did change it clearly, you're going to go back to settings, writing settings, and if you click Classic Editor, that's the one that I have on the course blog. And that looks more like a Microsoft Word kind of thing with bold, italic, bullet points. Things are a little bit more out in the open here. You have publish, save draft. There's another row of formatting options to left and right justify, etc. Color options. So if you'd like to, it's up to you. Some students are comfortable with that all white one, but a lot of students prefer this one, just like I do. Excuse me. So that's what you're going to do for the posting. There are a lot of other things about personalizing the blog, changing the look of the blog, changing title, changing date stamp, joining a class. That kind of stuff we can take care of next week. What I would like you to try to do is get your own blog set up, send me the URL of your blog, and then get started getting some stuff posted. And again, you're going to go to the course blog for that. If you, we will get this view class blog set up on yours, but there's a little step to do that. But once you get the view course blog, you can click it there and it brings you to the course blog. If you don't have that set up yet, you'll just have to go to the course blog excuse me, yourself. So bristolchoose.edublogs.org. You just need to type that into an address bar. You don't need to go through Canvas or anything like that, though the link is in Canvas. You don't need to sign into BCC. This is outside of BCC. Unfortunately, the people in the Site Lab aren't much help with blogs, so you're going to have to get your help from me. But hopefully this helps a little bit and can get you started, and then we'll get you completely up and running, hopefully next week. All right, so let me know how this goes. If you need a little more help, if you could try to identify where you're running into problems. Watch the videos a couple times if you need to. Otherwise, I'll catch up with you next week. Bye-bye.